know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Hello and welcome to GTA 3, the playthrough, episode number 1. We're starting off the game in this one. And good news is I skipped the whole intro cutscene for you. So you can watch that at a later date if you just want to head into the action, as it were. Like I really want to do. Anyway, this one is going to be a lot better than the first time I tried to do this, and even better than the second time I tried to do this, because now I am not doing live commentary. I am also not going to be including music or anything for this first episode, but in the second one I will turn it on. I just want to make sure where I stand with copyright and whatnot, because there aren't many big name artists on the radio in this game, but you can never be too sure. Anyway, basic controls: X button to accelerate, square to brake, R1 to handbrake, left analog stick to turn the car. It's all simple stuff with 3D GTA era stuff. And yeah, I'll continue talking after this.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes. I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over.
So when 8Ball interrupted me there, I'm just about to say that we're doing Luigi's missions today, the first mission giver of the game, who will give us something to do, something very easy, so that's not too bad.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi. Say hello to 8Ball, ladies.
8Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Right, so all we have to do is get a vehicle, pick up Misty from the clinic, and take her over to back to the club again. Also, I randomly paused the game here just to turn the music off to make sure that we don't hear it. But yeah, I will be doing that later. I will be turning on another time in the second episode, about halfway through. Like I said, we're going to do Luigi's missions today because the first island is structured in such a way that it's sort of required that you do that. So here's Misty, everyone. We will see her in this mission and only in 2 others.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Hello, we know who you are. Take her back to Luigi's Club. Yeah, this is a very simple mission, and we're going to get given quite a bit of money for this one, even though it's so simple. We've got $0, 0, but we will be getting a lot in this game, because this game gives you a lot of money for stuff. $1,500 for picking somebody up from the hospital and taking them back. I mean, if only it was that easy in real life. Anyway, so a little bit of background about this game. This game is set in the year 2001, and that's because it came out in the year 2001. Now, I was 1 year old at the time, believe it or not. I was born in 2000, and I did play this game younger than you're supposed to, but it never affected me. It never made me start swearing or murdering prostitutes like Jack Thompson seems to think it is. So yeah, I will occasionally swear throughout this, but because the game has swearing in it, I sort of tone it down a little bit. I don't usually go ranting and raving, swearing or cussing as the Americans would probably say, who are probably watching this video more often than the Brits. So yes, I'm British, hello, that's me, this moron here. Anyway, let's do another Luigi mission, why not? Because we have to.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guys been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
And this is where we get introduced to the hand-to-hand combat of the game, which is basically mash the circle button, that's it. And all we have to do for this one is go to the docks, beat some guy up, kill him, take his car, respray it, and put it in a garage somewhere that will never get used again. That's it. It's very straightforward. You'll notice this about this game, is that it's very straightforward. There's no real complex stuff, there's no multiple methods of doing one thing, it's all straightforward. Granted, missions will get harder as we go along, and my amount of deaths will reflect that, but hey, you, come here. I don't know what you've done wrong, but you've done something. Right. That was rather violent. But anyway, here's the his car, and we're gonna go respray it. I should point this out before we start, because I will rant and rave about this a few times in the playthrough. Driving in this game is not the same as it is in the modern GTAs, and I don't just mean the controls, I mean the whole feel of driving is very different. It's stiff in this game. It's stiff but also loose, and that's an odd combination, but we're just gonna have to put up with it. Also, I do crash, by the way. I'm not gonna go throughout this with no damage. Drive your vehicle into the spare shop to lose your wanted level, blah 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 blah, $1,000, but this time it's free because we only have $1,000. That's it. Stash the car in Luigi's lockup. Why he wants this car, I don't know. It's not a particularly desirable one. But anyway, it's a trophy. It's a trophy thing. It's to remind him that he once got someone else to do his dirty work for him. So, great. Also, the island that we're on right now is called Portland, and you'll very quickly learn the routes around here because we're going to spend I think the first 5 episodes in this area. $4,000 for doing that. And this is the hospital, this is where you get your health. So remember where the hospital is at all times. If you're not dead, but you still need health, the hospital is the place to get health. Even though there are pickups around in random places, it's best to go visit the hospital because they're always there and they're always in the same place. So remember where you're going because it's not marked on the map, and neither are a lot of things, to be honest with you. But we'll learn that as we go throughout, and I've got a wanted level. Leave me alone.
On a combo, what am I gonna do? Wait. Hey, I gotta talk to you. Alright, Mick, I'll talk to you later. How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
Right, third mission from Luigi here. Third? Second. Second mission. No wait, it's third. Yeah, it is third. Anyway, whilst I'm busy confusing myself, you may notice that this game is in 3 dimensions, which of course the first and second games were not. And this is very ambitious for the time, and very well pulled off, if I may say so myself. There's still some odd hiccups here and there that you will see throughout the playthrough, and I will point them out, but for the most part this game is very smooth. Yes, it's about time you got to try Rick and whatever. Yeah. But as soon as we finish Luigi's missions we won't see him again until one other mission, and that's it. So, yeah, that happens, you know, characters disappear, aren't mentioned again, and there's reasons why people like Luigi and the guy we're going to go see, Joey, are not going to be mentioned again or seen, and that's because, well, something happens. But I'm not going to, I may spoil it, I may not. But for the most part, you know, the game runs very smoothly. It's just go from point A to point B, and that's it. Like in this mission. Very simple.
Joey! Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
Mission passed, $1,000 for that. So we've got $6,000 already. That's a lot. In Vice City you do not get as much money as this. Which reminds me, I may do a playthrough of Vice City, I may not. It's actually considerably more difficult than this one, I think. So, yeah. But now we have to go back to Luigi again, because even though Joey's has been unlocked, his missions aren't available from certain times, and I think we've surpassed that time already. So, let's just go ahead and do Luigi's. Finish it off for this episode. There's another mission, and then one after that, and then we're done. That's good news. Right, off we go.
Some Diablo scumbag has been pimping his scuzzy bitches in my backyard. Go and take care of things for me. If you need a piece, go around back of Ammunition opposite the subway.
So in this mission we're actually going to get a gun, you know, the thing that fires bullets. And the gun shop is marked on the map for this mission alone. But you will find that it's not marked after that. So you need to remember where this place is.
Luigi said you need a piece. Go around the back of the shop. I left you 9 in the yard.
Thank you, the one British man in America. Right. I don't know who did the voice acting there. In the PS2 you have to use the R1 button to actually lock onto enemies. There is no free aim like there is on PC. And on PC it would be easier to do the whole shooting thing because, you know, it's faster paced. And there are problems with the whole combat system regarding firearms. Right. Oh god. Move. One of those guys has a shotgun, the other one has an Uzi, so we need to watch out. The other guy's got in the car and has gone away. Right, he's dead. The guy with the shotgun is dead. And now for this idiot. There we go. $4,000 for that. You can easily die on that, by the way. Shotguns are lethal in this game. Ooh. The pistol is now in stock at ammunition. Yeah, the gun shop. So, yeah. On this first island, there's only 2 weapons that you can get. There's the pistol and the Uzi, but the Uzi is not yet unlocked. We'll unlock that in a later mission. So, yeah. $250 per purchase. That's not too bad. We are going to need a gun. Mostly throughout this game you will need at least like 1 or 2 weapons. You can still pick them up from enemies you've killed though, so that's not too bad. Right, another Luigi mission, anyone? The fuzzball.
The policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
So for the fuzzball, we have to get at least 4 girls working at the fuzzball. And, oh, by the way, Luigi runs a brothel of sorts. Yeah, if you didn't know already, if you didn't get it. However, what I'm going to do for this mission is get a coach, because a coach can carry more than 4 people. So it'll be easy to get them all in one go, rather than deliver them one at a time. Or 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. Depending on how big of a car you've got. Right, let's go. So I'm basically going to be explaining more stuff, because I've already pretty much told you how this mission goes. I'm just going to pick them up, drive around and take them to the actual fuzzball, which is marked in pink. There's also different camera views to this game. There's an overhead one, there's a cinematic one, one that's slightly higher up, and there's the first person as well. Although the first person isn't like with the guns actually rendered. Although, I did see an episode of, from GTA series videos I believe, or something along those lines, where they revealed that this game once had a first person view where you could actually see the gun that was being fired and all that lot, but that's been, removed now. You can still enable it if you're on the PC though. You can do a lot of things on the PC. Whoa! In this game, pedestrians will cross over at random points. Sometimes they use the crosswalks, as Americans call them. Those lines there that will just run over. But most of the time, they'll just cross the road when they feel like it. So, be mindful. Like, if you run someone over and there's a police officer nearby, you're obviously going to get in trouble. And the only way to remove stars above 2 or above 1 is to go to the paint spray. That's the only way to really do it reliably. Otherwise you have to find police stars and lower them one at a time. But in general, it works okay. Shouldn't be getting too much police attention in this. Unless you're just, destroying things left, right and centre. But anyway, Portland, you'll learn how to navigate it just by watching me play. I can imagine that some people find direction difficult, especially in GTA titles, so it is what it is. I still haven't got used to, in GTA San Andreas, the Los Santos portion, I haven't got used to navigating that, never. But San Fierro and Las Venturas I can navigate perfectly. I don't know why, it's weird. In many GTA titles I can navigate the map because I know where I'm going. been through these games more than once before, so I know how to get from place to place. And I also know which areas I shouldn't go in and areas I should. I know the difference between, you know, a good decision and a bad one. So there's lots of different gangs in GTA games, and Chinatown is inhabited by the Triads. St. Mark's, which was the sort of mafia region, is inhabited by the mafia. Indicative. It's basically, you know, self-explanatory there. Hepburn Heights, where we went one time, where Misty was in her apartment, that's inhabited by the Diablos. So there's 3 main gangs in this one island, the first one, and all of which will eventually dislike you. So you need to watch out for gangs, and you also need to watch out that, you know, just try not to do anything rash. Don't go through territory. There's a bit in the manual that said if you visit your old haunts, prepare to be, well, basically attacked. And that is essentially what will happen at one point in the game. The Triads are the first to hate you, then it's the Mafia, then it's the Diablos, depending on... there's a mission that makes all these guys hate you. Not the same one, but, you know, one mission that makes them hate you. So, and all those 3 are required, so they are going to hate you whether you like it or not if you actually want to progress with the story. But anyway, now that we've finished off the first episode, I just want to say a big thank you for making it through this far. I know my commentary isn't the best, but it's good enough. So, yeah, I'll see you in the second episode where we'll be doing Joey's missions, and also get my first death, so that's good. I'll see you in that one then. Goodbye for now.